Okay, so someone just sent me this article about everybody being on steroids. Like, why is everyone on steroids? It's crazy. It's just becoming like a normal thing to take steroids to enhance your body composition and get more muscle growth. Well, I don't know if that is the case or not, but I hope that there's no confusion about what's steroids and what's testosterone. And it seems like there often is confusion about steroids and testosterone being the same thing, and they are completely not the same thing. Bioidentical testosterone and anabolic steroids, synthetically made hormones that act kind of like testosterone, are completely different things. Why is that? For one, hopefully if you're taking testosterone, it is with medical oversight. There are slim to no issues with testosterone. And two, the health benefits are vastly different. While anabolic steroids can be actually and often are harmful on a continued use basis. So you're talking about heart disease, liver damage, addictive components. There's so many pitfalls and negatives to taking anabolic steroids, where on the testosterone side, they're all positives. You can hardly find anything that's a downside for taking testosterone. And the downsides that you might be able to point to, maybe some acne if the testosterone levels are not managed as well, or maybe they're just temporarily too high. That's basically all you can come up with. And so long-term health consequences is definitely a thing, and risks are definitely a thing with anabolic steroids as opposed to bioidentical testosterone. And then along the same lines, dependence is another thing, right? So you can find studies that show dependence and psychological disturbances. They call it roid rage, right? Aggression, depression, paranoia, even having anabolic steroids used as kind of like a gateway drug to other substances. So overall, yes, testosterone, good for you. Anabolic steroids, bad for you overall. So vastly different things. As far as going deeper into the risks of steroids or synthetic anabolic steroid use, what's happening? Why do people go use this stuff? Obviously, people use anabolic steroids to gain muscle. So these things are kind of testosterone based, right? They're based on a similar type of molecule, but we create it and we modify it to be super strong or super focused on creating massive gains and quick gains in muscle. That's why it's desired in the gym communities and the fitness and workout communities, because you can kind of hack your body, but it comes at an expense. These things are multiple times stronger than what bioidentical testosterone is in your body. So first difference is bioidentical testosterone is identical to the testosterone you make in your body, with a little bit of variation here and there. Some of the injectables like cypionate and enanthate, they have molecules on there to, whether it be to keep them stable before getting into your body or to slow down the release into your body so they can last longer in your body. The ultimate molecule that is released and active into your body is identical to what your body would produce, so it doesn't give you problems. Now the synthetic stuff, it is not like an overall hormone affecting all the nice things in your body. It's designed to really latch onto muscle and really stimulate muscle. So those modifications to be more aggressively building muscle make it just something your body's not used to having. So it's not a natural element in your body. That's why it can cause different types of problems. And some of these problems include stuff that kills you, okay? So heart disease is one of the major ones. I keep telling people this, but they finally went through the Traverse trial and study with testosterone, and the FDA has lifted the warnings on testosterone, saying that they could cause heart attack or stroke. That warning is no longer valid. But if you were to put the same warning on anabolic steroids, it would be correct because this does increase incidence of heart disease and heart events. So the anabolic steroids will increase your risk for heart attack, stroke, enlargement of ventricles and atherosclerosis of those plaques. It'll increase your blood pressure too, although not that much, but it will increase your LDL, the bad cholesterol, and lower your HDL, the good cholesterol. Now, regular testosterone does that temporarily, but it's going to be more of a lasting effect with these anabolic steroids, okay? As mentioned before, the next risk you get from anabolic steroids is liver risks or liver toxicity. So in as little as 12 weeks of taking some anabolic steroids, you can increase your risk of gallstones, hepatitis, even tumors, and anabolic steroids are also linked to cancer risk, liver cancer risk. Okay. Of course, your hormone system will shut down with anabolic steroids and it will depress fertility, but that is also true of bioidentical hormones as well, or bioidentical testosterone. Another thing that anabolic steroids does is it changes you psychologically. So there is what we call roid rage. There's studies that show increased aggression, violence, and people can build a dependency on these drugs. Unlike bioidentical testosterone, that actually gives people a sense of well-being, wellness, and calmness. Anabolic steroids kind of do the opposite. So there you have it. It's just an overview. Testosterone and anabolic steroids are not the same thing. Do not look at them as the same thing. Do not fear them as the same thing. Bioidentical testosterone is beneficial. Synthetic anabolic steroids are harmful in the long run. You might be tempted to say, like, I'm going to gain some muscle really well and fast for that short-term gain, but in long-term, you're really hurting yourself. So if you're going to do it, if you want to enhance your body composition and do it in a healthy, natural way with support, do it with bioidentical testosterone and skip the underground stuff.